what we're dealing with here is proportion. Everybody say proportions.
Proportion.
Yes. So we're dealing with proportions, and so starting out is ratios. So write a fraction that represents 3 roosters out of 10 chickens. How do we write that fraction?
Alright, so 3 on top and then 10 at the bottom.
Yep. You got it. So it seems like it would be too easy, but that's it. Alright? And then for the harder problems in the first section was write a fraction that represents 2 quarts to 2 gallons. Now we do need to change it, right? I'm going to read it to you from page 185. When writing a ratio involving measurements, both quantities should have the same unit of measure. Measure. All right, so how do we change gallons to quarts or quarts to gallons?
There are 4 quarts and gallons.
4 quarts and a gallon. So we're going to go times 4 for the gallons, right? That makes 8 quarts. Now we have the same unit of measure. Yeah.
Then we simplify, right? Simplify.
Yeah, so what is the fraction here?
1/2.
No. No.
4/8.
Right. Okay, how did you get 2/8? 2 quarts over, we just changed this to 8 quarts. So 2 quarts to 8 quarts. Now we reduce it to, yeah, 1/4. Let's move you over a little bit. Okay, yes, sir. They're both quarts. But since it said at first, yes, we did 2 quarts, which went on top, and then 2 gallons changed to 8 quarts. So it's 2 quarts to... All right, Joe buys 4 pounds of toothpaste. I don't know why he did that, but he did. So Joe buys 4 pounds of toothpaste for $3.80. What is the unit price? What is the unit price?
Dollars. No, pounds.
Well, how do we do it?
Price. Unit price.
Well,
4 pounds. How many?
Right, how
pounds
much
of
for
toothpaste?
1?
4 divided by 4. 1. So then when you
No,
divide
4 times 3 point.
He's right. It's 380 divided by 4. So he's saying divided by 4 divided by 4. So he's right. So we divide 380 by 4, and what do we get? 95 cents. So the unit price is 95 cents per pound. All right. Now there's 2 methods to do proportions. The easier method, where we just kind of multiply, and then the harder method, where we need to cross. Okay, so who sees what we do first in number 4?
You do 6 times 24.
No.
I mean, wait.
No, Mr.
Six times 24. Please, we gotta do makeup. Okay, it's 6 times 5. Jeez.
No, we want to reduce first. We want to reduce first. Over here. All right, so it becomes 4 over 1. So now, so we're reducing, right? Good. Now it's so much easier. How many times bigger is 1 to 5? Times 5. How many times bigger here? Times 5. So n is equal to 20. Yep. All right. So this one, we're going to cross multiply. So who wants to help me do that?
Me.
Nick, are you gonna? Can you show me with the equation and everything for cross multiplying, the way we did it earlier, or no? For number 5. Very good. So let me write that down. So 8.6 times 6. Okay. Is no. We want to say what it equals for cross multiplying. 9.9 times k. It equals the other thing we're multiplying. Okay? 9.9K. And then we want to do the multiplication. So you said it was what, 50 somethings? Okay, good. Now what do we do on both sides to get K by itself?
Divide both by 9.
Divide by 9.9. Very good. Yeah, so these cancel out and we get something.
5.21 repeated.
5.21 is close enough. Approximately 5.21.
Is it okay if I just put
Anybody do number 6 yet?
Yes. Oh, no, I did not.
no because
I
we're
can do
supposed to do it together?
3 burritos is $22.50. So how do we do this?
I think it's A
Why do you think it's A?
because 2250 times 2 is 2. It's like 40.
Yeah, it's A.
40 something.
That's very good. He's using logic. Very good. How do we find exactly though?
We have to divide 22.5
you in the back.
by 3.
You go in the back? Yeah. Yeah, dog.
Very good. Exactly. And do we know how much that is?
No. Nope.
Yeah, 750. So 7. Right. So 750. If we have 7 of those, it does not equal that amount. But all the other ones it equals. So I don't want to do all the math for you right now, for the sake of YouTube time. But A is not correct, and the other 3 are. Huh?
We don't do it for more ad revenue.
Good. No, it's for the sake of us getting to the other problems. So 4.5 miles in 3/4 of an hour. But we need to find miles per 1 hour. So is our answer going to be bigger or smaller than 4.5?
Bigger.
A little bit bigger, right? But not too much bigger. How do we do it?
Okay, so you take 3 for 475, and then you take 1/2 is 0.5.
No, we want to use ratios. Go ahead. Yeah, we want to use fractions. Go ahead.
So, first, 4.5, right?
Yes.
In 3.5 hours.
Right.
So you want to do 3.5 divided by 4.5. Wait. No.
You said it upside down. 4.5 per how many hours? 3/4.
3/4 of an hour.
So that is so it's just a division problem.
4.5.
It's just a division problem.
By 0.75.
Yeah, but we're not going to do 0.75. We're going to show our work the correct way. Watch this.
6.
So we changed 4.5 to
4 2/4.
9 halves.
9 half.
Right? 4.5 is 9 halves. Right?
Oh, we're making a mix.
Right. And then times what? The reciprocal of 3/4.
3/4, which is 4/3.
4/3. Oh, we can cross cancel this.
2, 1,
So this becomes
2, 1, and
3. My mistake. This becomes 3. This becomes 1. This becomes 2. This becomes 1. 6. So according to this, it'll be 6 miles per hour. Is that a little bit more than 4.5, you think?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's
already know
about
what
right.
number 8 is.
So 6 miles per hour. Now that's a little tricky one. You're just finding per hour, but it's a fractional rate. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions?
Yes.
Nobody?
Let me copy.
All right. You can keep copying.
I know 8. I have answer for 8.
No.
9 over 2.
I have
Yeah.
answer for 8. I have answer for 8.
Who didn't go yet? Dylan.
I didn't go yet.
May I do 8?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Dylan. Okay, why do you say it's A? What? The bikes and wheels, what?
The wheels, the consistent rate by adding 2 every single time.
Must have fallen out of your pocket.
It goes from 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 and on to 2. And the bikes add 1 every single time.
Okay, but we want to see if it's the same fraction. 1/2, 2/4, 3/6, 4/8. Do those match? Yes. Okay, let's look at this one. 2/4, 3/6. Oh no, that's bad. Very bad.
Why'd you mess it up? Oh no!
Okay, 1/4, 2/8, 3/10. No, very bad. Bad. Okay, how about this one? 3/6, 6/12, 9/8. Oh, but bad.
Oh, it's crazy.
All right, so our answer is A. A. All right. Is this our dimensional analysis problem?
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Know your work using
Conversion.
conversation.
So 16. All right, who can help us do this?
Me.
Okay. Young Vaughn, help us out. Yep. But let's write it out first. What do we write? Mm-hmm. Over 1, yes. Now the weeks need to go in the
24. Oh wait.
bottom. Weeks. Okay. Now what goes in the top? Seconds. So now we need to find out how many seconds in a week. I said a week.
A week.
How many
Wait, I'm
seconds
doing
are
it the
in a
hard
week?
way. Wait.
How many seconds in a week? It's 604,800.
What? I got 900. I got 900. I mean 9,000. I got 9,000.
604,800.
Oh.
I copied and pasted. I'm so proud of myself. What? All right. That's true. But we're going to finish this way. Thank you, sir. It is a good idea. So weeks cancels. We do 16 times 604,800. What do we get? 9,676,800, right? So that's 9,676,800 seconds. All right? So we're changing, and that makes sense that it's a big number, right? Because we're saying how many seconds in 16 weeks? That's a lot of seconds. All right, moving on. Any questions about that? Okay, so before the bell rings, we're going to set up number 10.
Wait, Mr. Pass.
What?
Are we gonna have internet access for the test? If we
Oh,
have...
no, if you have a conversion ratio, I'll give it to you.
Oh.
So you don't need to memorize. Okay, here we go. Swimmer Sims 85.4. What do we write? Who thinks they can set up these conversion ratios for us?
Not me.
Go.
Adiva is. Mm-hmm. Good. Over minutes. Okay. Right. Well, where does minutes need to go to cancel?
On the bottom.
Into the numerator, right. So that's what we do. So be careful.
Wait, but it's
Minutes
seconds.
over seconds. And we know that there's 60 seconds in a minute, so we write it 60. All right, what about yards?
And then bottom.
Exactly. Yards, and that is to meters. So we need to find out how many meters in a yard, and I put that in my phone last class, and I think it was 1.09 something. Yeah, there it is, 1.094. Wait, let me make sure. 1.094 yards in a meter. So 1.094 yards per meter. You could do meters per yard also. All right, so now what do? We multiply across. So 8.54, well, there's a 1 here and a 1 here, so we don't need to do anything with that. 85.4, but we need to multiply those two. Who can help me with that? 60 times 1.094. Well, let's see. We're going to have, yeah, it says meters. Yards cancels with yards. Minutes cancels with minutes. So our final answer is going to be meters over seconds. So let's see. What do we have? 65.64. Thank you.
No, just
No.
for the...
Then we need to divide 85.4 divided by 65.64. And that will be our ANSWER. Yeah, that thing.
Wait, isn't it 5 minutes? Wait, isn't the fraction at the beginning 84.7 over 5 minutes?
No, over 1 minute. Oh, for 5 minutes.
5
Oh, look what he's right. It wasn't 1 minute. It was 5 minutes here. So we had to do 5 times that. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Thank you, sir, for seeing that. 5 minutes. Yeah, give him some points for that. All right, but we can pack up. There's 1 more minute.